What is up, guys? Milk here, and today we are back in action playing Feed the Beast Infinity, and it's going to be freaking amazing. If you guys enjoy, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it and help me out tremendously. Whee! So last time we made a big reactor, pretty early game. I think that's like the earliest big reactor I've ever made. But it's really easy power. Now the only problem with the big reactor is we don't have like enough resources to kind of like keep it going 24/7. At this point, I kind of have to mine manually for Yellorium just to keep it running. I left it on overnight, and it really didn't quarry out that much stuff. If we look down here, you'll see this is what we quarried so far. Now, I mean, it's kind of far down, but we still have another, what, like 45 blocks to go or so? I mean, maybe 50, yeah, probably like 50 blocks. We probably have like another 50 blocks to go down, and we've only went down like 8 blocks or something. So, yeah. Hasn't really done all that much. Now, one thing I am kind of excited about with this is we'll be getting some obsidian, and then I can't wait till it gets all the way down to the bottom because we'll be getting some diamonds and all kinds of cool stuff. Now, I've been looking at some things. By the way, I'm uploading right now, so yeah, we're going to get a little tiny baby, a little bit of lag, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, I was looking at Hexcraft a little bit, and I think Hexcraft, for some reason I was under the impression it runs off RF. It actually runs off like Hex energy. It has its own like independent power source, and I don't think there's any way to convert in between it. But I would like to kind of mess with it soon. Maybe I'm not sure about this episode or not. But yeah, we can make a Hexorium furnace. We can make some other stuff. I'm not exactly sure what any of this stuff does. I do know it can transfer power with lasers, which what I was really excited about was using it as like my main like power transfer thing in the base, but it doesn't work with RF, so it only does the hex stuff, which is unfortunate. You can make some cool designs with it. I've seen some pictures of people doing like these crazy like geometrical 3D shapes or whatever, and you can do some crazy stuff. So we have a little bit of copper, we have a little bit of iron. We need to be able to start processing this. So I was thinking, let's get some basic power that's a little bit more reliable than the big reactor until we can actually get Yellorium pretty regularly. And the most basic power is probably mechanical power. I was thinking we can make water wheels for immersive engineering. I know I made water wheels last time, but they're really cool and they look awesome. I just really like them. We could make windmills, but windmills kind of suck unless you put them like super high up in the sky. So yeah, we could do that. Also, I think people, I mean, I didn't do the poll in the last video because I by the time I remembered, I was like, yeah, it's probably not even worth it at this point. But some people, I'm going to re-look back through the comments and see what some people said. I think mostly people wanted me to do RF because they wanted me to get it in a Matter Overdrive. And I actually saw, I think you can make like an Android armor set and like connect to it, but you're actually like not in the Android suit or something, but you can do some like crazy stuff with it. It looks really neat. Let's go ahead and look up thermal. Actually, no. Let's look up immersive engineering. Immersive engineering. So what we want to do is we want to make the water wheels. So for the water wheels, we actually need 4 of these guys, which is just sticks and wood. And to make treated wood, we need creosote oil, which is what we made last time, and wood. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bunch of stuff together. I figured maybe 3 water wheels are probably pretty good. I think they make, I don't even know, like 300 RF a tick? No, they don't make that much. They probably make like 100 and something. I'm not sure. We'll test it out and see how much they make. But let me go ahead and grab some of this creosote stuff right here. Boom. We have some creosote oil. There we go. And it's going to be making some more creosote oil for us. Why? Did that only... What the heck? Anyways, so let's grab some wood. I guess it doesn't really matter. No, we'll do... yeah, stuff and things. Let's go ahead and grab all this wood. Then we're going to stick all of this. Let me get this stuff out right here. And then is it in a... like this? No, it's like this. There we go. So we got 8. I messed that up somehow. We got 8 more. Okay, so yeah, so we should have plenty of... Did I just make a bunch of chests? I think I just made a bunch of chests. Okay, there we go. Let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, so we have plenty of treated wood. We might need a little bit more, but I think this is plenty to get a good start. We're going to go ahead and convert a bunch of this into sticks, treated sticks, and then let's go ahead and make the water wheels. So we need, how many of these per thing? We need 4. And I was thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe they do make like 300. I was thinking we'll make 9 of these. 9 of these. So we need 9 times 4 is 36. So we need 36 water wheel segments. So that means we need... Oh, wow. We might not have enough, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, we probably don't have enough. Let's go ahead and get these guys. Boom. So did I say 36? Yeah, we definitely don't have enough. Let me go ahead and turn the rest of this into that. Let's make some more water wheel segments. Boom. Okay, 16 more. Okay, yeah, we're really close. We just need to take the rest of our bottles, put them back in here, let all the creosote do its thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of build the area this needs to be in, and I will be right back. Sorry for the long intro. Okay, we're back. So I have made the water wheels. The next step is we are going to make the kinetic dynamos, which actually takes the rotation of the water wheels and converts it into power. So let's go ahead and do this. So we need 3 of these guys. Now I'm going to try something different. I don't know if this is going to work. It might not work. I know, for example, you can only stack the water wheels up to 3, but I want to know if you can use both sides of the kinetic dynamo, kind of, or any side of the kinetic dynamo. So I was thinking maybe putting 2 on one side and 2 on another, and then just having one kinetic dynamo in the middle, which would be like the perfect spacing for my area over there. Also, another thing I want to make is I want to make some MV capacitors, which are pretty cheap. Let's go ahead and make 1, 2, we'll make 3 of these guys. There we go. Awesome, awesome. So let's go ahead and hook this stuff up. Now, I was thinking about sticking it right here, and what we can do is kind of maybe move the tree farm back a little bit, but what I want to do is stick that right there, and then is there another thing on this side? No, there's only one side, isn't there? Okay, so this actually won't work. Well, I mean, it would, but it's not going to be, like, perfectly symmetrical. I was hoping I could put, like, one over here and one over here, maybe? I mean, I don't know if you can or not. I'm pretty sure you can't. Yeah, you can't. You can't. So let's go ahead and kill this then. Let me kill this guy. And that's a little unfortunate, but that's fine. We'll just go ahead and stick it, like, right here, and then we'll kill these guys. Or what we could do as well, we could have the wheels facing this way, kind of. Like, or out this way. Let me do some of this action. Is this where I want it? And then we could, like, stick a water wheel. Does the water wheel fit right there? No, it doesn't, does it? It does not fit right there. What if I kill this right here? I'm really curious. I just want to try different positions. Oh, that's a little weird, but that might actually work. Maybe. I don't know. Because we want the water flowing down it, right? So actually, I could move this out one and then have the water flow down. This might work, guys. It might be a little weird, but I think it would work, maybe. And then we could kind of like see through the water wheels. That might be neat. That might be neat. Anyways, yeah, I guess all I need to do now is kind of like do the water, then build the little enclosure area right here. I think it could be really, really neat. I could also maybe move it back one. So do something like this to where it's right here. Oh, there's a bunch of bunnies in the way, isn't there? So yeah, I'm going to work on this, and I'll be back, and we'll see what we come up with. Okay, we're back. So I have built a little contraption. We'll take a little closer look at it here in a second, but I want to go ahead and stick these guys, like, right there. We're going to stick this guy, like, right there as well, and then we are going to stick this guy right there. So these are our power banks. This is what stores the energy. These guys are going to be making the energy. And I went ahead and got this all set up. So hopefully it works out. Now, we have a little infinite water source up here. Let's go ahead and grab this guy. And this needs water on top of it and make it go around for it to actually rotate. Now, the problem is this might be a little weird. Man, the spacing might be bad on this. I didn't even think about it. But if we do something... Actually, you know what we could do? We could... Let me grab this right here. No... let's see. If I do something like this, we want this probably all to flow one way, right? So if I do something like this, and then do something like this, and then do something like this, and then we can stick a water bucket right there, a water bucket right here, and then a water bucket right here. It's going to flow, right? Yeah, okay, so now it's flowing. Is this going over the edge? No, it's not. It's perfect. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Now, I kind of wish I could have the water go both ways here, but I'm not exactly sure how that works with immersive engineering. So if I put, like, let's say water right here and then water right here, and then water right here. It's going to start flowing, right? And then does that impede this? Oh, wait a sec. This guy isn't rotating now. This guy isn't. Oh, wait, no. Now it's rotating. But this one, I think, is rotating more slowly. So, yeah, we might have kind of screwed ourselves with the spacing of this. And it's a little weird. We probably would have been better off having it rotate down the front. But, you know, to be honest, I've kind of already built this. And I don't want to rebuild this. So, yeah, we're just going to leave it the way it is for now. So, let's go ahead and just look at it. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, it's not going to be the greatest thing known to man, but, you know, it will give us a little bit of power. And we can kind of see through it, which is awesome. So, yeah, this is what I built. We have, like, a full water thing underneath here. The only way we can really see this is if we look over here. As you can see, it's, like, all, like, normal water down here, which is pretty cool. Actually, you know, if we wanted to, like, rotate this, it would probably be about the same, wouldn't it? Yeah, if we did rotate this, everything would be built the same, except this would have to go out, wouldn't it? No, maybe. We'd have to do a little bit of changes. But tell me what you guys think down below, if we should change this or leave it the way it is. So, now that we have power, let's see how much power we're actually making. I need to grab some cables here. Let's grab, these guys. Redstone flux ducts. I'm going to grab some baked potatoes because I'm starving. And then there we go. We have a little bit of basic power. Stupid winter's grass. Okay, let's hook up this power real quick. Get up here. It's not even wintertime. Why you gotta be so rude? Okay, so I think I got it. I think I had a combination of that rotated the wrong way down there. And then, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have 17,000 RF. Not exactly sure how much RF a tick it's actually making. It doesn't look like it's quite that much. That might be... I have no idea, really. We could get like a voltmeter or something to actually test this, but I'm not really too worried about it. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to make some... We're going to get started on some machines and ore doubling, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. So, I want to make a bunch of redstone furnaces, if we can... I actually need a few more bricks. Let me go ahead and turn the rest of these guys into bricks. So we want some redstone furnaces. I'm going to make 5, and then I'm going to make 5 pulverizers just so we have all the stuff that we need. We also need some redstone. There we go. So can we just do this now? Yes, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Let's go ahead and throw all this stuff right there. And then we also want some pulverizers. There we go. Wait, what am I missing? I have everything... except the pistons. Oh, dang it. I didn't make the pistons. Why? Did I have pistons on me? Wait a sec. Do I have pistons, like, on top of me? There we go. Let's go ahead and grab this. We'll get that. We have the iron. We have that. We just need the cobble, pretty much. So let me go over here and grab some cobble, and we will have absolutely everything we need. Speaking of cobble, we have, like, 19,000 cobble, which is fan-freaking-tastic. We're also running out of resources a little bit, so we need to start processing all this stuff and getting everything ready. Let me go ahead and I'm going to throw all this stuff right here. Let's reopen the thing. Let's make the pistons. Boom. We will make all of those into pistons. Sure, why not? Then we will make 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Awesome. Then we have a few of these guys left. What I also want to make is an induction smelter. I'm actually smelting down. Oh, never mind. We already have it. Okay, let's just go ahead and do, let's see, 9, 18, 27, 36. Sure. And I don't know how many of that's going to be left, but we'll make an induction smelter too. So we have these guys. Now we can upgrade these later whenever we want to make them into better machines. So that's pretty awesome. And I guess all we need now is I need to make some more leadstone conduits. I actually tried to see how much RF we were making, but I couldn't figure it out. I made this little multimeter, and then I also made a wrench as well. But the multimeter didn't really tell me how much RF it's making. For some reason, I'm blanking on exactly how to do that at the moment. So if you guys want to comment down below and like re-inform me. Oh, what is this? Fluivac? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, what's up, man? You need to die. There you go. You are dead. We want to make some leadstone conduits, right? Yes. So let me go ahead and redo this. Let's see. Leadstone conduits. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Laser rifle. Oh, yeah, I forgot we have Gecko's lasers. I really want to try these guys out. I'm not exactly sure what they do. Let's see. Let's, casing. laserite? I don't know how you get that. That looks really cool, though. We're going to have to play with this to see how you get it. Ooh, we can make, we have solar expansion as well, which is pretty sweet. Oh, laser saber. We can make, like, totally not from a faraway galaxy. Nice. We can make, like, all kinds of cool stuff in this. Anyways, I am looking for leadstone conduits. Let's see, leadstone. So we just need glass, lead, and redstone. We have the redstone. We now have the leadstone, and we have a little bit of glass. So there we go. This is going to turn out to be perfectly all right. Boom. Awesome. We have plenty of conduits. We have this guy now, the Invar. Let's go and get the Invar from that. And then let's make, I guess, two of these guys, 2 actual things. There we go. Boom. And then let's look up whatever this is called again. Thermal expansion. Let's see. And we want to make the induction smelter. So we need 2 Invar, one of these, and one of those, and a bucket. So I think we have absolutely everything. Yes, there we go. Okay, awesome. So we have everything that we need. Let's come up here all the way. And then we want to hook up the power, I guess. How do we want to do this? We could just hook up the power just like directly like this. Boom, like that. Okay, nice. And then we can just do, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll do the furnaces down here. We'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll do the pulverizers up here. Nice. Then we will also do the induction smelter right here as well. And let me go ahead and hook these guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we probably want to make sure that these guys are actually outputting and doing their thing. So this is not outputting. Now that is outputting. This is outputting as well. And then this is not outputting. There we go. So all of these guys should be outputting. They should be filling up with energy. And okay, looks like we're definitely not making near enough power. Yes, maybe. No, we might be. We might be, possibly. They're still all filling up. Okay, sweet. Well, we have a nice big array right now. Let me go ahead and... nope, that's not what I wanted to do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have a big array. We have a induction smelter, so we can make some alloys, even though we can make alloys in the smeltery. For some reason, I just like having this just because. Now we can do some mass actually smelting. Another thing I want to do before we end the episode is I want to make, let's look up big reactors. I want to make this guy, the cyanide reprocessor. So we need 2 pistons, 4 reactor casings, some redstone, and a yellorium fuel rod. Let me go ahead and look. I think we have a casing. Nah, we don't have all the stuff that we need. Let me go ahead and grab this guy. And let's make, actually, we probably want to do, no. Let's go ahead and make this guy, and we'll probably play with it a little bit next episode. But what this allows us to do is take our byproduct from our big reactors, which is called cyanide, and turn it into plutonium, which we can actually stick back in there and use as a fuel source. If you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, then you'll understand maybe next episode whenever we do this guy. Let's go ahead and look at the cyanide reprocessor. So now we need this guy. I need some iron. Do I have iron, or am I completely out? Nope, not quite out yet, but we are getting very, very close. We are getting very, very close. Okay, we will do a little bit of this. We will grab one of those. There we go. And then we will grab one of these. There we go. Okay, sweet. And then we should. Can we make this now? Yes, we can. Okay, so we have a cyanide reprocessor. We could hook up a system right beside the big reactor right there. I'm trying to think. But if we go and look at this guy, you'll see that it requires water. Then we can stick our cyanide in here. So it requires water and power, and it'll turn it into plutonium. Plutonium is pretty much exactly like yellorium, so we can use that as a fuel source, which is pretty sweet. Also, plutonium and cyanide is required for some of the more complicated big reactor things, so we'll end up using all that stuff a little bit later. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We got a lot done today. We got some basic power. We got some machines. We're still waiting on our quarry to do a bunch of things. We have a crap... Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. We have a crap ton of copper and iron, so I can go ahead and start processing all this stuff. So yeah, if you guys enjoy, make sure to go and click the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Help me out tremendously, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Also, we're going to probably be starting a bunch of different projects soon, now that we're kind of like in the machine tech tier era. So yeah, be expecting that very, very soon. I have some cool ideas and hopefully we will get a lot of them done this season.